I do like how the song just abruptly ends like that and it doesn't like even fade out. But yeah, hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Good evening, I hope you're all feeling good today. And yeah, I don't know if you can guess what soundtrack I just played from there. I just went on YouTube and looked for a particular soundtrack for a very bizarre SNES game. And yes, the game is as bizarre as the music sounds as well. You can hear there's a little bit like classical compositions in there as well as its own spin on it. Its own spin, if you will. I don't know if anyone can guess what that soundtrack is, but if you can guess it, I will give you my respect. I will also give you a cookie. Maybe a pat on the back as well. Anyways, let's do Skullgirls. Can do maybe 3 or 4 more of these stories. We've got like 7 of them left. So we could divide the rest of the stories between this session and one more session. There's also the Marie 300% challenge, which I probably won't be able to beat, but I'm going to save that for next time, I guess. I'm not going to start that tonight. If you don't know what the Marie 300% challenge is, don't worry about it. We'll worry about that when we get there. Let me just adjust the volume, right, okay. Right, so single player and story modes. Right, so let me bring up, I've got like a reference image of which stories I have completed so far, so let me just get that real quick. Right, okay, so all I've got left is Squiggly, Eliza, Peacock, I'm terrible at reading names, Cerebella? I don't know, you can tell me what that is. Valentine, Double, we haven't unlocked those 2 yet, and Echo Fighter, Robo Fortune. Let's do Peacock because I've been holding off long enough. I like this character, so we'll do Peacock to start.
Oh, Leduc, Hive! Meet Peacock, Lab 8's magnum opus.
So this is Project Peacock. I've read your papers, but I'm embarrassed to say that I can barely follow them.
Well, I'll explain. Project Peacock is equipped with not 1, but 2 synthetic parasites. Lab 0 has created 1 other like her, but more extreme methods were required to complete the synchronization.
Got to remember to press the A button to advance the text when it's like more than 1 text box.
Contamination must be difficult.
Indeed. But with a proper theonite balance, I think we could graft even more onto future subjects. The Argus system not only lets her see everything, but the eyes also generate powerful Z-rays at the precise wavelength needed to disrupt the Skullgirls' essence.
Hey, Gramps! Shut it! I'm busy here.
The Avery unit is admittedly a bit less well understood.
Welcome to the stream.
We designed it to be a spatial link between her body and Lab 8's vast underground arsenal, but she's doing things with it I never imagined possible.
Seriously, Doc?
Thank you very much, Alexo Knight 7Alex, for following on Twitch.
To think, that poor mutilated orphan I found may be the one to defeat this Skullgirl once and for all.
I could make a joke about how that doctor sounds like a certain doctor from a certain popular movie, but it's too easy.
Hey! Hey, listen! Squawk! Wake up, Peacock! Theonite resonance detector is picking up a huge reaction downtown!
It's her, boss! The Skullgirl is on the move!
Again, sometimes the music is a bit louder than the actual voice acting, which is a little bit annoying.
Ready, everyone? It's time to paint the town red!
I'll see if I can turn the music down when we start.
Avery, so did the boss take a bath or what? And what does she brush her teeth with anyway? Metal polish?
I think the bath and her usual morning routine were implied, but they aren't something the audience needs to see.
Also, why does she have like a fucking anime-looking like paperweight or anvil or whatever that is? Yeah, let me turn that down a little bit. Again, some of the songs are a bit louder than the actual dialogue. Other songs, not so much, but that's like one of the louder ones.
You don't. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
So yeah, let me adjust the volume a little bit in the game, if I can... Don't know if I can... Yeah, you can do that in the game. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Right, so now I need to remember how to play this game because I haven't played it in like half a week. So yeah, Peacock is a very weird character. She's like a synthetic cartoon character, kind of character. It's hard to explain who or what exactly she is, but fucking Doc Brown explained it to us in the intro, so that's about as good an explanation you're going to get for now. Or ever, for that matter. I don't know if they, like, explain any further. I would say this is like one of my favourite characters in this game, purely just for the whole like cartoon aesthetic, the whole like cartoon thematic thing that they're going for. I mean, I love cartoons, who doesn't love cartoons? I talk about fucking DuckTales 2016 all the time, or wait, not 2016, 2017, I think that came out, that reboot. I mean, I talk about One Piece as well, that's just a Japanese cartoon. That's what anime translates to Japanese cartoon. Real fact. Look it up. I'm totally not making that up. Nope.
Here comes trouble!
Looks like I found a new scratching post.
Quiet on the set. Let's rock.
I like that. I like the guitar knee sliding attack. That's a good one. How did I do that again? Oh right, it's down plus hard punch. Or hard kick. Oh shit. You stay there. Nice. I suppose that's one way to finish her off, just by doing the guitar slide. But yeah, I think I said it earlier, but welcome to the stream, Takeshi, Goda, Jian. I hope I said that right. So I'm feeling good today, I am glad. Like, it doesn't feel that long ago that that cold finally left my system, but I might end up being sick again because apparently there's a new virus going around right now called the coronavirus, and apparently it's infiltrated the UK. I don't know how true that is, but I guess it means I'm going to be reclusive for the next couple of weeks because I don't want to catch it. If you don't hear from me in a couple of weeks, then there's your reason why, because I probably died from it. Well, Parasol is not being... Not really being good right now, is she?
You're not.
There we go.
You're just drawn badly.
That's a good victory. That's a good victory speech there.
Man, who are all these posers getting between me and the Skullgirl? Don't they know who I am? I was built to beat Skullgirls. The sooner I get done with that Skullgirl, the sooner we can get back and watch Glorious Annie's Symphony of Star Stuff.
Yeah, I gotta get back in time for wrestling. Oh, I heard Beowulf's coming out of retirement.
I like this guy's voice.
Hold it, everyone! We've got a message coming in from Dr. Avian.
Come in, Doc. Keep moving. Lab for attack.
The doc's in trouble! We're too late. Whoever it was, they really did a number on the lab.
I didn't change the volume settings, by the way. This song really is that louder than the other songs.
Did you hear that? I think I heard Doc Avian.
Oh,
Dr.
jeez.
Avian! Who did this to you?
Lab Zero. Valentine betrayed us. She let the Skullgirl in.
Also, welcome to the stream, Neuro.
Which way
Good
did
to
they
see
go?
you.
They fled to New Meridian. Follow, but make sure the others are safe.
Did they gouge his fucking eyeball
I
out?
know you can protect everyone. I know you can defeat the Skullgirl.
He's gone, boss.
I remember, like, I played this game years ago, but I don't remember the stories, so
The last mistake those
I forgot
idiots will
about that
ever
part.
make.
I forgot about most of the stories in this game.
Squawk! I see her, boss! The
Oh well.
Skullgirl's right over there!
If in the chat for Dr. Avian, I guess.
It can't be!
Oh, there's Marie.
Marie? She's the Skullgirl?
I'm sorry, my child, but your reunion with Marie will have to wait. She has important business to attend to in the Grand Cathedral.
Another peacock? Looks more like a dodo to me. Extinct!
Enough! Avian's legacy ends now.
Right, so I think after this story I'll do one of the other two DLC characters, the ones that got released since the vanilla version. So either Squiggly or Eliza.
You know this means war.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
I don't think I'll do both of the DLC characters tonight because I noticed that the DLC stories take way longer than the vanilla stories. So I'll do one tonight and I'll do one next time. Oh. Time to get a taste of my own medicine there. Yeah, you don't want to have a big distance between you and Peacock, because they'll just spam projectiles like a cheap ass. There we go. Do you think Peacock is the kind of character that if she existed in this day and age, she would do the Fortnite dance?
Nice place you got
Or
here,
dab.
by the way.
So, Lab 8's ultimate weapon finally arrives. I never expected you to be double, but don't worry. I'll be fitting you with a toe tag shortly.
So why'd you do it? Both of our labs are supposed to be working together to destroy the Skullgirl. And you let her right to us!
As though I'd explain myself to a child. We came to stop Dr. Avian's work, and that's what we did.
You really think I'm gonna let you walk out of here alive, nurse?
I don't think you have a choice. I'll admit you were almost an interesting opponent, but infected by Avian's philosophy of weakness, you're nothing more than garbage. Double, it's time Lab 8's final experiment came to an end.
Squawk! We'll show you weakness, lady!
We're gonna murderize you. Time to die, traitor!
Yeah, what they said. We're sending you straight to hell for what you did to the doc!
Marie 300%, I don't know if I'll do that tonight. I will give it a shot, but I want to do all the stories first before I do Marie 300%. Because I know that's going to be really hard to do. I've still got like another 6 or 7 stories to complete after this one.
Major surgery!
Oh shit. Also, did fucking Valentine just smack me over the head with a fucking corpse from the morgue? Did I see that right, or was that something else I just saw?
Got lucky.
There we go.
But for you, I'll make an exception.
Right, time for Marie. But not of the 300% variety. Just 100%.
Marie!
Patricia, you should not have come. Do not worry about me. My quest is nearly at an end.
Oh, please. Don't worry about you. Some hellish MacGuffin has turned you into an undead killing machine, and I was created to stop you. And there's no way you can beat me. So of course I'm worried about you.
Look, Patricia, you will understand.
Whoa! Is that him? So all these people are...
Evil. From the slave traders of Romograd to their patrons, the Medicis. All must perish. Patricia, please leave. I cannot guarantee your safety much longer.
You know I can't do that. It must be taking everything you've got to fight that thing inside ya. One of these days, you'll slip up and you'll be just as bad as those guys. Or worse. You leave me no choice but to beat you down, blow you up, and rip the skull heart right out of you. Let's hope there's enough of you left that we can sit down with some pie together when this is all over, okay?
So yeah, it seems like they know each other somewhat. What did she call Peacock? Patricia? Something like that? I admittedly don't know much about the lore outside of the story mode. There's probably like a shit ton of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
So, I might look into playing the mobile game at some point when I finish the Switch version of this game. So I think the mobile version, for all intents and purposes, is kind of like a sequel. It's just called Skullgirls Mobile, by the way. Which is a weird name because that would like indicate or suggest that it's just a mobile port of the existing game, but it's not. Ah, shit.
Is this how the story ends?
I died not from an attack, but from her fucking transition from second to third phase. That was kind of lame.
Showtime!
I am aware that you can block that, I just didn't think to block at that moment. Oh wow, I took serious damage there. Oof.
You dare challenge me? You dare challenge me?
No,
So sure you can defeat me.
Oh! I almost clutched that there. Shit. I knew I was gonna bungle that. Bungled royally. Bungled royally. I love it when I can't even fucking say the most basic of words. Shit. Alright, I think I got it this time. Oh, I thought I got out there for a second. There we go.
Told you I'd win, but I appreciate you trying to put up a fight. Now, about the skull heart. Who needs wishes? I'm already the strongest there is.
Foolish child. Do you really think this is over?
Right, Marie?
Right, Patricia. I'm sorry I ran away that day. You stood up for us, and I ran. When I found the skull heart, I thought maybe I could make things right and punish the people that did that to you.
We're good. You'll always be my friend. Got it?
That makes me happy.
Tell you what, I'll pick up where you left off. Now that I beat you, saved the day, and it's rerun season, I don't have much to do. So why not? Well, that, and bloodying those mafia fools sounds like a hoot.
That would be wonderful. Thank you, Patricia. It was good seeing you. One last time.
Then there were two.
Help! She's here!
So, the rumors were true. Geiger's resorted to experimenting on children now. My, how the mighty have fallen.
Cram it, Granny. I don't want to rush you, but let's get this over with already. I've been slaughtering your goons all night. I'm missing my stories, and I need my beauty sleep.
Again with
Then
that
let me
weird
tuck you in for
anime-looking
your
paperweight.
final bedtime.
Unfortunately, the story just stops there, but that was cool. Right, okay then, so before we do the DLC characters, or one of those two, I'm gonna try the one with the big swole arms on our head for some reason. Cerebella, I think that's how you say that.
Cerebella.
Yeah, Cerebella.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Our star attraction, the ultimate combination of power and beauty. And master of the living weapon, vice versa. The star with the, from the big top, Sarah Ella!
Woohoo! We love you, Sarabella!
why is Solid Snake 3 called Snake Eater? Like, how do you eat a snake? He actually does eat snakes in that game. But it's also a subtitle that's got like a double meaning to it.
The tightrope, though? I think we'd sell a lot more balcony tickets if you kept your act in the center ring.
Aw, thanks, Fang. But think about it. If I were down below, no one would ever look up to see you. Now where is he? There he is.
Where's Mo the Clown from Phoenix Wright? Oh wait, wrong game.
Cerebella.
Did you see me, Vitaly?
Mo the Clown is most powerful anime character. Confirmed.
I practiced all weekend. I even added the elephants, and they didn't poop on her this time.
Did you really need to bring that up, Cerebella?
Yes, it was fine. That hat of yours can put on quite a show. Now to business. Can I speak to you in private? I have a job that requires your special talents.
Oh, sure. Is that why you came?
I need you to deal with someone for me, Cerebella.
What do you mean? Do you want me to catch him?
Think of it as bringing them to justice, my dear. A crime against the family cannot go unpunished. The perpetrator is Nadia Fortune, the infamous cat burglar, and a feral. She has stolen something from us, a jewel called the Life Gem. Its value cannot be understated.
A thief? No one messes with the Medicis!
We thought she had been taken care of, yet somehow she remains a thorn in our side. You are to pursue her and reclaim the Life Gem from her at any cost. Am I understood?
Any cost. Got it. Consider it done, Vitaly.
There's a good girl. Some of Dahlia's men claim to have seen her in that horrid fish town, Little Innsmouth. I recommend you start your search there.
So yeah, the subtitle Snake Eater does have like a double meaning. I think Snake Eater is also like the mission codename or something like that.
It all depends on your skill.
But yeah, in that game you can literally eat snakes. You can also eat like fucking rats in that game. I'm liking Metal Gear Solid 3 so far. I've never played it before until recently. I was gonna like play it last year, but I didn't get around to it last year, so I figure, okay, in January of this year we're gonna do that to make up for it. I might do Metal Gear Solid 4 later in the year, but I've heard that game is more cutscene than movie. More movie, or so. More, I'm trying to put words together and I'm doing terrible. But it's more cutscenes and more movie than video game, I've heard, is what I'm trying to say. Oof. Don't fail. Of course. I knew that was gonna happen.
You've got a lot to learn.
Yep, I've got a lot to learn with Cerebella's moveset.
Everybody mind your marks. Action!
Anyone ever seen that Simpsons clip where Bart and Lisa get into this fight and Bart is in Lisa's room and he's like, okay, I'm gonna leave because you keep asking me to, but on the way out I'm gonna swing my arms and if you get hit it's your own fault? That's what this reminds me of. If you get hit, it's your own fault. I don't know what that move was about, but I don't even know why Cerebella even punches with her regular arms when she can just fucking use these things. Because local standard punches are just like Oh, yeah, standard punches are those. I'm guessing that, like, rock thing there is just, for juggling. Oof. There we go. It's her own fault for getting hit. I warned her. I gave her fair warning on that.
That meal was the cat's pajamas. I'll literally burst if I'm not careful. See you next week, Myunyan.
Aha! At last I found you, naughty of fortune. Return the life gem, or things are gonna get rough.
What's this now? Circus getup, attitude to spare, and Luca dress.
I said Sims? When did I say that? You may have misheard me.
That's right, you mangy thief.
Oh, sorry, you mean The Simpsons? Sorry, I thought you meant, like, The Sims.
Quit clowning around. You didn't actually think it'd be that easy, did ya? I'm afraid I can't give you the gem, but I can give you a whopping instead.
Yeah, sorry, you confused me there. I'm talking about The Simpsons, not The Sims.
Make it flashy, guys. Action!
Feeling claustrophobic. Drop kick.
Watch the face! Drop tight into it!
I didn't know she could take that thing off. I thought it was, like, surgically attached to her head. Well, there you go, that's that one done.
You and that hat make a good team. I'll give him one thing, Vitaly sure knows how to pick his women. Look, you seem nice. Naive, but nice. I'll give it to you straight. I wasn't lying when I said I can't return the life gem.
Do you seriously expect me to take the word of a thief?
Why do you think my body is this way? It's because I swallowed that weird gem Fishbone Gang stole from Lorenzo. That's when that Dahlia broad and her goons caught us. Next thing I know, I wake up on the ocean floor, chopped up and in a pile with the rest of my gang. Only I'm still alive. Anyway, I'm off to steal me a skull heart. Say hi to your boss for me, and tell him that I'll be paying a visit real soon. Ciao!
Wait! Damn, she got away. So she doesn't have the gem. But I can't let Vitaly down. It looks like she's headed towards the Grand Cathedral. I'll capture her and take her back to Vitaly. He'll think of something.
The life gem is just like the revive fruit from One Piece. Brings you back to life once you're dead.
Time for your
The thing that Brooke used.
Ladies and
I bet nobody here knows what I'm talking about, because I don't think anybody here knows what One Piece is, or don't really know much beyond very surface level information. Don't mind me. There we go.
Hats off to me.
I'm guessing the Grand Cathedral's next. Yep.
Despite being mutilated so, the Feral's body still lives. Simply amazing. I must perform more tests.
Hands off that cat! The Medicis have a score to settle with her.
Did you hear that, Kitty? The Medici's lapdog has come to save you. Sorry, but there's no way I'm giving away my new toy. We have lots of playtime ahead in the lab. Double, we have work to do.
Do you know what game I should play sometime? Trauma Center? Specifically the one on the Wii. Like, that game was pretty fun. I think it was called Second Opinion. I think that was its subtitle.
Now for the main
It's just when she said we have work to do, I was just thinking of, like, Dr. Styles.
This battle is all in the mind. Action!
Ready for your shot?
So, my character can't do a proper run, she can only do, like, a quick, like, jump forward kind of thing. Using the big arms. Fucking big Donkey Kong ass arms.
Don't even try. You wish.
Right next to me. Drop by. Drop kick. Lock and low. Lock Try this. Watch the pen. Come on. Come on. Looking good. Nuked in the back. Up and over.
Sure, it's taken me a while to knock one of them down. Also, what is that? Just a weird little deformed cat? Okay. I don't know where that came from, but alright, it just went away. Oh. Right, there we go. Right, next up, Marie. I'm trying to think if there's any other... Oh, never mind, it's Double first, and then it's Marie. I thought we just fought Double in the form of that clone of me. I can't believe my special took priority there, that looked like she hit me first. Right, so Marie is after this. I can't believe I got a flawless there. There we go. That was way easier than the double fight I just did. When I say double, I mean like two people. 1 on 2.
Nobody gets between me and my job. Damn it. That thief snuck off while we were fighting.
Your quarry has entered the catacombs. To complete her vengeance against the Medicis, she will confront the Skullgirl and claim the Skull Heart for herself. The Skull Heart can give you anything you desire, even the love of another. Hurry, and you can take her place.
I never noticed it before, but I like that skull statue in the background. I don't know if you saw that. I've seen that cutscene, like that environment, like a million times, but I never noticed that detail until now.
I know you're down here, naughty of fortune. You can't run any longer.
The pharaoh you seek is not here.
So you're the Skullgirl. You've hurt a lot of my friends, you know.
Strange. You are pure. At least compared to the company that keeps you. But your masters, the Medicis, must never be allowed to claim the Skull Heart. To eradicate them, I must eliminate you. I am sorry. Die.
Welcome to Die.
Cameras rolling and action!
Smack attack! Put it there!
I hate that shadow attack. Really annoying. Oh. I got this. There we go. But not before I get fucking hit again, of course. But at least I didn't die.
So, this is it. The Skull Heart. The source of the Skullgirls' power. Forget the wish. I need to find that thief and bring her back to Vitaly.
Thanks for dealing with Marie for me, circus girl! Let me go! I've got to avenge my friends! No! My family! With one wish, I can end the Medici Mafia!
I can't let you make that wish. That's my family you're talking about now!
With or without my wish, I'll destroy them! As long as the Life Gem's power flows through my veins, no one can stop me from avenging the Fishbone Gang!
Flows through your veins, huh?
Holy shit. Crushed her into a fucking gem.
You've exceeded my greatest expectations. That mangy cat burglar won't be bothering us anymore. The Skullgirl has been defeated, and the Life Gem is back in Medici hands. Our empire will be truly everlasting. Soon, even the royal Renoir family will be no match for the Medicis. And it's all thanks to you, Cerebella.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's kind of like a morbid ending. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like crush you down to your purest form so that I can get the Life Gem one way or the other. And then she just gives it to her boss, and then that's it. That's it. That's the fucking end of Misfortune, I guess. RIP. Right, okay then, so let's do... Speaking of Fortune, I think I'm gonna do that Echo Fighter version of her now. And then we'll do one of the DLC characters. So I'm not sure if this is going to be like a shitpost story like the other one. I guess we'll see.
The Skull Heart is connected to a large underground structure, going deeper behind enemy lines. Wait for further report.
If this is true, it may be key in finally ending our long struggle. But how do I know I can still trust you, Valentine?
Doesn't seem shitposty compared to Fokoya's, or whatever her name was.
Well,
oh
that
shit.
settles that.
I didn't mean to press the A button.
What else does she expect us to believe?
I missed
In the
that there.
meantime, encountered the feral, Ms. Fortune. Unlocking the secrets to her abilities is sure to revolutionize bioweapons.
That's just stupid! I could make something better in every way! I'll show her. I'll show them all!
So this is how he creates Robo Fortune. Yeah. Interesting. I wish I could play as Brain Drain, but sadly he's not playable in this game.
RF model R003. Activate boot up sequence.
Can I has cheeseburger? Did it really say that on that piece of paper? I didn't see that. Objectives: 1. Eliminate the Skullgirl. 2. Capture the Skull Heart. 3. Apprehend all traitors to Lab 0. 4. Incapacitate the other subject seeking the Skull Heart. 5. Master comedic timing, for some reason. I'm sure that's going to work in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure that'll contribute to your master plan.
I am... Except, not really. Playing off air.
Oh god, it's the Piano Cat reference.
No, none of that. Just state your name.
Also, I pressed the A button again by accident. Sometimes I do that. I'm gonna drop the controller.
I am Robo Fortune, created to destroy the Skullgirl, as well as all who get in Lab Zero's way. Can I, having been acquired a cheeseburger?
What the fuck? Okay, so it's a little bit shitposty, this story.
This will have to suffice. Now, get out there and execute your mission. I'm going back to the drawing board to think about where I went wrong.
Beep boop. Plot shields operating at maximum. I will not fail, barring control unit apathy.
Crash and burn. If you see Painwheel, tell her I'm sick of her ignoring my messages.
Yeah, so the Echo Fighter stories are a little bit on the shitposty side. Like, the other one that I did was like a dream sequence, but the intro to that story was like a Mario 2 style, like the character sleeping in the style of like Mario 2's ending. And then the ending was like, oh, what a weird dream. Let me look in the mirror. Oh shit, it's my Echo Fighter in the mirror looking back at me. That's basically what that story was. This story is a bit different, but it's still... I know I keep saying the word shitposty, but how else do I describe it? So I guess this is just going to be the same thing where I fight all the characters until I get to Marie, or whoever, Painwheel. I hate fighting Beowulf. Did I just taunt by accident? Oh jeez. Beowulf is really annoying to fight. If you couldn't tell. Yeah. Let me turn the volume down just a teensy bit. I feel like I'm speaking over the sound, at which point I should probably turn it down.
If these buns don't kill you, I will.
Reminds you of Dr. Litshake from No More Heroes. What about him does that remind you of? Or what specifically reminds you of him, rather? Oh, I don't fight this guy very often, but I hate fighting the AI-controlled version of Beowulf. I'm really bad at fighting him. Oof.
Say your vitamins and eat your prey. You can't give up now.
I'll get this.
This battle is all in the mind. Showtime!
There we go. Steady hits. God damn it. Oh, I hate you so much, Beowulf. I don't know if it's just Beowulf being extremely strong or if I'm just sucking at using Robo Fortune. I'll give you my assessment when I start fighting the next character, but for now I'm just going to be stuck here for a couple minutes. Just going to get stuck on this Beowulf fight stand. Oh shit. It's like whenever I try to combo him, he just like grapples me and then does a fucking whammy, double whammy combo on me. Like that. Oh, nice. Not nice. Yeah. Yeah, he keeps dancing on me as well, that's another thing. Oh, he's wearing his wolf thing this time. His wolf hoodie.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Down critical state. Canonical form.
It's like, how do I even counter that when he starts doing the mid-air dashes? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't even know if Beowulf's like AI difficulty has been purposely increased for this particular story. Because I'm dying so many times right now.
You've got a lot to learn.
I will battle you as many times as it is necessary.
Yeah, what she said.
Action!
Canonical form. Critical state.
Ah. Nah. Well, it's not gonna happen in this one either. Oh jeez, Rick! I don't know! Ah. Fucking smack with the folding chair.
Try again, kid.
Do you believe in fuzzy set theory?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Catastrophe cannon.
It's gonna open up with that, because why not?
Controls.
The Dog Star Press!
Once he starts doing that, I can't fucking get out of it. But I think I may have found a persistent or consistent stun locking method there. Oh. Nice. There we go. Yeah, I kind of found a strategy there to work around his annoying combos. Just got to do a little more spin! Right, so who's next?
Warning,
Right, so I think it's all the DLC characters and then I guess it's the vanilla characters again.
Who will our star be tonight? Action!
But thank god I'm done with Beowulf, so I probably won't have as much of a hard time with Eliza. I might do Eliza next if there's time to do that. I don't know how long this the story's gonna take. I keep doing the wrong special. I'm trying to do the one with the cannons and not the air grab one.
Build up.
Oh, there's Pinwheel.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Catastrophe cannon.
Up, wap, 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 wap. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that when she does that? She doesn't do it all the time, but when she does the helicopter attack. I don't know if that's a reference to the Rafflecopter or something, because it seems like she's doing a bunch of old internet memes from fucking 2003.
Do not send a cyborg to do a robot's job.
So yeah, Beowulf is just fucking broken when the AI takes control of him. I guess that's the reason why I kept getting my ass handed to me. I'm not having as much trouble fighting everybody else.
I fight for my friends. Error. I have no friends.
This battle
I'm
is
getting good intro speech.
action.
I fight for my friends. Error, I have no friends. Truer words never spoken.
Major surgery.
Ah, shit. As much as it sucks to be on the receiving end of that special, that is one of the cooler looking specials. So yeah, when I say that the story is shitposty, what I mean is it's not canonical, like it's not meant to be taken seriously as like part of the overall canon. Like this is not supposed to be happening, it's just like an extra just for the sake of it.
Why are you attacking me? We're on the same side.
Beep boop meow. I am sorry, but my creator really wanted to prove that he could do better than... Quote.
That stupid cat in those dumb drawings.
End quote.
Of all the petty, ridiculous...
He has also labeled you a traitor.
What? This is what I get for trying to save Christmas?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, label me gone.
Valentine saved Christmas? What? Can I get that backstory, please?
Beep boop. Probability of future ironic twist rising. I am beginning to question my creator and his methods.
So yeah, this is probably most likely not canon at all.
For answers at the Grand Cathedral. I recommend taking the train and enjoying the city's sights while you soul search.
That sounds uncannily appropriate. Proceeding with conveniently placed advice.
I mean, everybody goes to the cathedral eventually, so that makes sense. That's about the only thing that makes sense about this story so far.
Do humans have a shedding problem?
But first we're fighting Felia.
Cameras rolling and showtime!
Keep doing that, special by accident. Also, this is like a really cool looking stage. It's a shame you don't see this one very often. But I've never seemed to see this one in anybody else's story modes except for the Echo Fighters. speaking of Smash Brothers, there's fucking Mr. Sandbag over there. Oh yeah, we're getting fucking... Who's in Smash Brothers? It's like Bailith or something? We're getting that in like a few days, aren't we? Like next week, actually, the 28th. Not that I'm super excited for Bailith, mind you. If anything, I'm more excited for Cuphead as a Mii costume fighter, but either way. Exclamation mark, question mark, and then 4 exclamation marks. Award-winning dialogue right there. Didn't even need to turn the volume or anything.
If these buns don't kill you, I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Puffering. Control. On Hedra. Canonical form. Imperial screen.
Yeah, don't make me crush you into a small red orb again.
Controls Imperial surrounded.
There we go.
I am not sure if you noticed, but I am a robot.
Yeah, Robo Fortune's weird. Oh, okay, so we're not fighting every single character like the other one. Just like half of them. So even though this one probably isn't canonical, we do end with a Marie fight at least.
Initiating unprovoked dialogue with designated adversary. Most flesh bags can choose their own purpose, while I am trapped within my program parameters. I am not even sure if my creator was thinking straight. Can the Skull Heart grant my desire to shed these flawed constraints?
I accepted the Skull Heart in hopes of challenging a world run through with corruption, but it is part of an even greater monster that binds me to its will. The only purpose of this so-called artifact is to spread death. Even if it proved compatible with that mechanical body, it would sooner corrupt your wish than fulfill it.
What am I fighting for? Also, did you just give away a major plot point?
Don't worry, nobody will think any of this nonsense is
Sorry,
canon.
I was looking for that on the soundboard there.
Now, let us act out our existential angst as this genre demands, in an ostentatious final boss battle.
The fact that they
Curse
keep...
this beautifully tragic destiny, beep boop meow. My machine heart is filled with sorrow and hype.
Yeah, the fact that even Marie is, like, breaking the fourth wall, like, every fucking sentence, this is definitely not canonical. So, yeah, there's your answer to that. So, I was scrambling through the soundboard trying to find the soundbite, but here you go.
What am I fighting for?
So not every single meme is from, like, the dinosaur age. There is, like, some relatively modern ones as well. I mean, Mega Man X4 did come out, like, way back then, but I don't think it was as big of a meme back then as it is these days. When did that What Am I Fighting For become a meme? Does anyone know? Is there, like, a circuit for that? A year? Really gotta stop doing that. Even if I did block that, I would have probably died anyway. My health bar was at 0.
You can't give up now.
You had your chance to escape. Now, suffer.
Everybody warmed up? Let's rock!
Stop.
Critical state overclock.
Be afraid.
Why do I keep doing that? Fucking... I keep doing the wrong special. I'm trying to do the one where you fire the cannons, but for some reason I'm doing the opposite. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Damn it.
Is this how the story ends? This battle is all in the mind. Action!
I'm gonna try to build up my special meter so that I can unload most of it toward the end of the fight. Okay, well, turns out I couldn't finish them with a special. Never mind. Well, there's a skull face right in my face.
No matter what wish is made, the tragedy of the Skull Heart will be repeated. Destroying the Skull Heart only resets the 7-year cycle. Luckily, my creator's plans have taken this into account.
Oh? Are you sure his flawed human decision-making won't ruin anything along the way?
Retrieving objective and returning to lab.
This should be interesting.
Creator, I have apprehended the power source.
You succeeded? I mean, of course you did. I built you after all. Never sent an organic to do a machine's job.
Beep boop, your brain is organic and has the most important job of...
That fucking Robo Fortune face, though.
At last, we can construct the next generation of machine. A new form that will surpass our own.
Brain Drain's gruesome experiments, powered by the Skull Heart itself, gave rise to a new threat.
Wait, this game has a narrator now?
Without a Skullgirl to hunt, Robo Fortune and her successors concluded human fallibility was the next threat that had to be heard.
Thank you very much, Adrian Gamer, for following on Twitch.
No! Annie, where are you going?
Umbrella,
Oh, I remember
we
her.
have to go now.
I remember her and Umbrella.
Annie, we can't fight this many. Doc's got a point there.
Then let's do our darn best to slow them down!
Increase in sodium chloride detected. Relieving blood pressure via cutting lasers. It is for your own good. Beep boop meow.
Right, well there you go, there's your other non-canonical story. That was a weird... It actually just did turn into an anime just there. Weird. And yes, you can has cheeseburger. Right, so I guess I'll do Eliza now. Oh.
Did they just do our job for us?
Post-credit sequence?
Yes. Yes, they did.
High five!
Okay. Alright then. Weird post-credit sequence. Right, so let's do Eliza now. This will probably be the last story I do tonight, and then we can do the remainder stories next time I play this. Oh look, Valentine is unlocked now. Yeah, we'll do Valentine next time I stream this.
Eliza!
Increasing sodium chloride, basically calling them salty. Yeah, pretty much. So if this is anything like the other DLC characters, this is probably going to be a longer story, so settle in I guess. Hope you've got some popcorn. Would this game work on a computer that has 6 RAM and some bad graphics? It should work on integrated graphics, I think. It's like a 2D game. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Lorenzo, are you there, darling? It's been such a long time. What's the special occasion?
Welcome, Eliza. I'll be speaking on my father's behalf tonight.
The game is on Steam, if you're wondering. I'm playing the Switch version, no.
Two pressing problems. You've heard about the latest Skullgirl, I presume?
A little, as much as anyone else. You're doing such a good job keeping her victims under wraps, dear. All I know is it's like porcelain all over again. You have my sympathies, but I don't do funerals.
That brings us to our second problem. The racket you're running. You think we didn't know? You've been skimming from all those blood drives, Eliza. There's no bigger sin than stealing from charity. Now, imagine if the public found out.
So you're jumping at the chance to blackmail me. It doesn't pay to underestimate your partners, does it, darling? I take it you're not asking for a song.
We both have our secrets to protect. I believe these two problems share one solution. You.
Oh yeah, it should run on Windows 10 just fine.
Hunt the Skullgirl? Honey, I'm sorry, but that's just not my scene. My place is on the stage.
Don't underestimate us. We know damn well what you're capable of. You have a knack for tracking blood, just like we do for talent. Of course, we wouldn't send you out alone.
That's where I come in.
Cerebella here will ensure that everything goes smoothly.
You can count on me. And don't worry, Vitaly. We'll nab that cat if we see her too.
That's my girl. As for you, Eliza, if you fail, we're going to have a conversation neither of us wants.
Kill her! Kill her and bring me her heart, or you are finished in this town. You hear me? I will ruin you!
Oh, Lorenzo. I hardly recognized you. You've grown so... distinguished. At least now I can see why you're so desperate.
You want to see desperate? Desperate is when I rip out your skeleton and see if it's more useful to me than you are!
Wow.
You should hurry before it comes to that. Forget the blood scandal. Your fans would be in mourning.
This story is very long. Yeah, the DLC characters tend to have longer stories, I've noticed. I've already completed Beowulf and... Who else did I complete? Big Bands. I did those too.
Is this supposed to be a joke?
The Skullgirl must have made quite a dent in their numbers if they're forced to recruit from the circus.
Vitaly could have sent anyone. I'm all it takes. You'll learn that the hard way if you aren't careful.
That living weapon of yours may be a powerhouse in a hat, but that strength never belonged to you.
What are you talking about? It's not that different from you and your parasite.
Hush, hun. I'm impressed that you aren't completely in the dark, but I'm more interested in getting this job over with.
Ma'am, I believe that we may have found our first lead.
Too right. Something smells at a grave, that's for sure.
Come, we have work to do.
I can't believe we got in a fight with the princess of all people. We must look like a pair of hooligans.
I haven't done Squiggly's story yet. We'll be doing that the next time I stream this, I think.
If she turned out anything like her father, I would not worry about it. Besides, it was entirely her fault for lumping us in with those mindless, slouching zombies. You would think royalty would recognize the value of proper posture.
My, I thought all the dead were under the control of the Skullgirl, yet you two don't seem to be.
Finally, someone who pays attention.
We're not under her control. Thankfully, she's nowhere near either.
What is this, some kind of ventriloquist act? The girl's mouth ain't even moving.
Trust me, I've seen better. Why are we even listening to this girl anyway? Time's a-wasting.
Wait a second! I thought you looked familiar. You're Eliza, aren't you? I've loved your singing since I was a little girl, and you still look as beautiful as you did then.
Oh, that's so flattering of you, Sugar. You are quite famous yourself. But I'm more interested in whether your friend remembers me.
Sekhmet? That means... It can't be. You should be dead.
Whoa, 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 are you nuts? You're gonna blow your cover.
Oh, don't worry. He's known me for a long time, sweetie. Leviathan, I know we've had our differences, but I must know if I can count on your support in these troubled times.
Surely you've thought of reclaiming your rightful place as a Theon, just as I have. Or has the proud serpent I knew been reduced to a worm, digging his way through a rotten apple?
My place is with those who share my ideals. Together we protect what we can. That has always been where I take my pride.
And look where pride has led you. My life, on the other hand, has been rosy.
Only by hiding your true nature. But I can see that it has re-emerged. Whatever purpose has awakened you, you must be stopped.
Someone who knows Our Lady, but not well enough to stay out of her way.
That's cute. Time for your return trip to the underworld, worm.
Leviathan, who in the world are these people?
The diva you so admire is nothing more than a blood-drenched idol. In our time, she called herself Neferu, but we knew her as the Crimson Scourge. The others, mere lackeys.
Hey, wait a...
No one has called me that in ages. Oh, it brings back such beautiful memories.
It is past time for us to catch up, Leviathan. It's been far too long.
That was a lot of cutscene for that one fight, but there we go. So yeah, Eliza looks a little bit creepy when she takes her skin off just to show her, like, skull head. Right, so I haven't tried this character yet, so I'm gonna have to, like, take a moment to learn, I guess. I'll just wing it as always.
It all depends on your skill.
Winging it normally works.
Would you kindly...
Holy shit. Wow. Oh my god, I've actually left my skin. I thought that was purely for the special move, but now I was still outside my skin after that. Oh, okay, that's kinda cool. I'm not sure if there's any purpose for that beyond having extra moves. I'm guessing you do more damage, but you also take more damage. Also, I like how her lackeys are like part of the moveset. There we go.
I am rich.
That takes care of Squiggly.
You really thought you could win, Leviathan? You've picked up some tricks, but still. It's a miracle you're moving at all, attached to that dead weight.
She has more armor as a skeleton, but it drains out the meter. Oh, okay, so that's the drawback. Interesting.
Patience, my lady. For now, we must exercise discretion and withdraw.
You ain't going nowhere, dead meat. How does she move like that? She ain't that fast.
From what I could see, she and that parasite appeared to be moving you.
A talent I didn't know they had, and one that could be useful if Leviathan understood who to serve.
Try and remember that you're not the one in charge here, lady.
I can assure you that interaction was strictly professional. Besides, you were the one who suspected them, dear.
It was pretty obvious you wanted to catch up with your little buddy there. Your drama is not my drama. Understand?
I think this one needs to learn some manners.
Don't mind her, Horace. We were all that young once. In fact, she's a surprising amount of fun. It's already been such an eventful evening. Albus, the scent of blood is in the air. Start the car.
You got it, boss.
Is Albus supposed to be a play on Anubis, if I can say that right?
Man, what a dump.
Like that dog god
Why
from
are
like
we out here?
Egyptian lore?
This is the last place we'd
I can't
find the
speak.
Skullgirl.
Because I smell something delectable. An aromatic trail of blood from one who should be but a mummy by now.
Well, all I smell is fish. And all I see is a crappy-looking Dagonian restaurant.
Probably because that stupid hat blocks your view. Not like you know good food when you see it anyway.
Quick, crush her into a gem.
It's the cat burglar Vitaly wants. Eliza, we've got to grab her.
Yeah, grab her with
Hey,
your swole
you!
arms.
You better hand over the life gem you stole from us.
Finders keepers. Aren't five-finger discounts the Medici way?
Life gem? Great Osiris! Of all the stories, that was Lorenzo's secret? And now he's lost it to a thief? How funny! Tell me, is that the seasoning that makes your blood so piquant? I'm just aching to get a draw. May Bastet forgive me.
I don't think so, crazy cat lady. All you're getting is hospital food.
Alright, time for regular fortune as opposed to Robo Fortune. Yeah, that whole Robo Fortune thing was weird.
Yes, I am rich.
Beep boop. Meow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Get ready for a showstopper!
So it seems like we get to use both characters for this campaign, at least for now. Eliza and Cerebella.
Kitty kitty.
Watch and learn.
Come on, babe.
I think I accidentally taunted there. Robo is best fortune.
I guess it's a cat-eat-cat world.
I forgot how sweet the hunt was. I feel more alive than I have in years. Oh boys, can you help me wrap up my leftovers? I'll be taking her to go.
Let me out! Your trunk is for your junk, not me!
Oh, we ain't letting the cat out of this doggy bag.
That takes care of that. I wonder how they'll get the gem out of her.
I'd worry about myself if I were you. The life gem is a forgotten myth, and your boss will want to keep it that way.
Really wish the game would know when to make the text move like that.
I do now because of Vitaly. You don't know a thing about the Medici.
Your employers maintain a generous image, but if you knew the things they'll do for a profit... Oh, but we're here. Excellent.
Why are we at your place?
Oh dear. Did you really think I'd hand over a scrumptious little treat like her to that withered-up old fool, Lorenzo?
Not really. I sort of thought you might double-cross us.
Oh my, it looks like you're a better judge of character than I thought. I did consider going along with Vitaly's game when he twisted my arm, but sitting on the sidelines, never to taste the thrill of victory? Pathetic. I'm keeping my cute new drinking fountain, but don't worry. Skullgirl or no, your friends won't be around to miss her.
There's no way I'll let you do this! I've been waiting for an excuse to shut you up.
Same here, clown. Let's go.
You'll regret crossing paths with the Crimson Scourge.
Cerebella, dear, I fear our duet ends here.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure Albus is like a play on Anubis, but I don't know about Horus. Maybe that's like a bird god or something. I don't know much about ancient Egyptian mythology, but that's my guess.
The show must go on, so you end here.
I didn't know Egyptian mythology had a bird god. I thought it was just like Anubis.
No mercy!
And besides that, they like worship cats for some reason. So this time it's just me, because obviously we're fighting Cerebella.
She who mauls.
Yeah, I should probably build up my super mirror before I do that. Fucking Horace getting the finishing move there.
You might have beaten me, but you can't beat the entire Medici family.
Sadly, they don't talk about me in the history books. But if you saw my resume, you'd know I was overqualified for that little job.
Just try it. You're nobody. Just some nutjob with a parasite.
That lack of perspective is something I'll have to fix about the world.
Well, I'll not miss her.
I do so love blood fresh from the source. There's no comparison, even after tasting that of an immortal. I wonder what the blood of a Skullgirl tastes like. It would be easier to let her keep tearing at the Medici. But I'm not in this to let opportunities slip by. Not when I could claim her heart. Now, it's time to find her!
F in the chat for Cerebella. RIP.
All this blood in the air makes me nostalgic. I couldn't ask for a better invitation.
Yeah, I always feel so cozy in places like this. I don't know, there's just something homey about the atmosphere.
Again, I love that skull statue in the background, like the big nun statue with the skull face on it.
Who's there? That depends. Do you take confessions?
Neferu. So Leviathan wasn't just fooling. You should be dead. You deserve to be dead. But it ain't all bad. I did always dream about being the cause.
Samson, after so long, I was hoping you had a change of heart.
But it must be fate that we met tonight of all nights. Help me teach these cattle who their gods are again.
You're the reason they hate us. The reason Delilah had to die. You're the one who ruined everything we had.
So you say, but Delilah is in the distant past. Either way, she'd be only a memory by now. You could have an eternal queen, yet you cling to that phantom.
So, question. Do I need to understand any of this? All I got was she's evil.
Got it in one, kid. Back in the day, her schemes just about trashed the whole damn world. Knowing this broad, the only reason she's here now is that she's gonna do it again using the Skull Heart.
Humankind twists the facts of our lives into fairy tales. We grace them with our power as their champions, and they call us parasites, or reduce our brethren to mere tools. I'm just taking what has always belonged to us, dear.
I know you're one self-obsessed piece of work, but things only turned out that way because of you. And no matter how you pretty it up, you're still talking about wrecking the world and enslaving people.
I think I'm in over my head, but... Samson, we've got to stop her!
Ain't happening, love.
Step away from Madame Eliza.
How amusing. Do you really think you can stop me, child?
Let's gauge your worth as Samson's host.
Right, penultimate fight, I guess. Probably fighting Marie afterwards. For some reason, Valentine, or like neither Valentine nor Double are here.
Everybody warmed up? Action!
Go now! Useless!
Forging Elvis, she who mauls.
That's my baton!
keep finding myself coming out of my skin a lot in this one, in this fight. But we've got this. Oh. There we go.
Yes, I am rich.
64 seconds left on the clock there.
Predictable. She is not half the vessel Delilah was, and even Delilah was unworthy of you. The years have been cruel to you, but there's still time. Think about what you could become. Consider what I will achieve, with or without you.
No, stop!
Not now, kid. Not now. We've been beat. We gotta regroup. I know her. She ain't gonna wish on the heart, so the one thing we got is time.
Yeah, now time for Marie. I feel like I was going to say something. Oh yeah, whoever was asking about if Skullgirls would work on their Windows 10 PC, I imagine so. Like, I don't think... It's not exactly a graphically demanding game, it's like a 2D fighter, so you probably have the specs to get that. It's on sale on Steam right now, actually, I just checked. They're having a sale right now for that game.
It's you who'd be on the menu, bird brain?
It makes no difference. The power coursing through that heart is all that I need. I must thank the Medicis for sending me this way.
70% off, by the way,
You work for
on Steam.
Lorenzo Medici?
We had a fleeting association. It's over.
His stink won't wash off so quickly. This chamber is lined with the corpses of Medici scum. I welcome a chance to add another.
Girl, you are making a mess you can't clean up. You should have stuck to housework, love.
No, no. Her overconfidence only makes my job easier.
I hope your lapdog knows he will be buried with his owner.
So yeah, there seems to be like just a general sale on Steam right now, a lunar sale, because Lunar New Year.
Yes, I am rich.
Feels like Steam has been doing like a shit ton of sales lately. Like they hit the Halloween sale, and then they hit the Black Friday sale, and then the winter sale, then the New Year sale, and now we've got the lunar sale. So that's like, what, 5 or 6 different sale seasons in the last 4 months? Now this is where I start to suck.
She who mauls.
Know your place.
Step and rock.
You dare challenge me? See how we See how weak you are.
I'm not really good at forming combos, so I'm just doing that. I feel like when I try doing combos, I end up leaving my skin, which I don't want to do. Fuck. At least I don't want to leave Eliza's skin until I have like a decent amount of like super meter to work with. Otherwise I'll just go out for like 1 second.
look young and beautiful.
Yeah.
See how we do. Know your place.
Cut you down. Leave my side.
Okay, well, so much for that.
Know your place. You dare challenge me? See how weak you are. Know your place. Show them who's boss.
Why did I not block that?
Take your place.
Oof. There we go. Not my best attempt at Marie with the other characters, but hey, at least I finally beat her.
No blood at all. Just
Thank you very
more
much, Gato, for
bone.
following on Twitch.
Skullheart, you should have chosen a livelier host.
I've found you.
What?
The Crimson Scourge.
Boss, are you alright?
Betrayer! You alone shall never be forgiven.
Keep it away from Eliza!
What is that thing?
It was you! You murdered them! And Venus! You killed my daughters! You destroyed my kingdom!
Wow, Double was pissed.
Lamia? Whatever it is, it carries her grudge. Before this thing pulls itself together, I need to find a way out. But how? I see now. You never should have let me reach this place. Come on, boys.
What? Through that?
You want to take your chances up here?
I was half expecting a laugh track there for a moment because of that. Just the fact that the music stopped and he said that. Just get a rim shot and a laugh track for that moment.
Much better. You see? Everything that belongs to you was always destined to be mine.
All you've done is trap yourself in my world. Your suffering will be unending. Shadow you until not a trace remains.
I think not. I'm the one in my element here. Shadow of a queen. It reminds me of that Feral's blood. Perhaps not as rich, but I have more than I need. Far more.
Oh, so we're not quite done yet? Okay then. So we're fighting Double now. This, I guess this is the last fight? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Gaze into the face of your
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
I have no
Oh geez, Double, please. Wow, she's not fucking around.
Offering to Renina attack. Crescent wedge.
Again, I keep accidentally jumping out of Eliza's skin. It's like I'm trying to do combos and chains and I end up doing that instead.
You've got a lot to learn.
Watch and learn.
Cameras rolling and let's rock!
So porous, Virgin, lead my step of raw solar arc. Sat,
There we go. Finished her off with a little skeleton. Didn't know they had to double into the Switch version, so the other version didn't have this fight.
To join your daughters.
See, I've only played the vanilla version of the Steam game, like way back when it first came out. I haven't played
If it weren't
Second Encore on
consumed by
Steam.
a vendetta, the Skullheart could have been useful to me. But like the ghost that haunts it, it no longer matters.
This is not over. No matter how long you avoid death, there will come a reckoning.
And you are done clinging to this world! Come, my servants. It is time to retire, relax, and to plan.
It's on the mobile version, but not on Steam. That's interesting.
You could say that. It's ancient history. Whoever she was, well, it hardly makes a difference now.
Good enough for me. All I need to know is that it's party time!
Eventually, the Medici will realize I don't have the heart.
Suddenly fan
Before
service.
that happens, I could use that delicious cat to lure Lorenzo out. Or...
That time's over, Neferu! Time to try you out!
Alright, I forgot about those guys.
We will remain idle as you spin your web once again. We've come to put an end to your machinations.
I expected you two to show up. Though this is perhaps sooner than I had anticipated. Let me guess, the corpse doesn't have much time left.
This won't take long. It's 4 against 2.
Don't we count?
I don't think they care about us, friend.
I admire your resolve, but you must know the true strength of a Theon lies in the bond with their avatar.
Okay, so we have another fight. Right, I'm assuming this is the real final fight now.
That being the case, it's more like 4 against 1. But think a little before you mistake that for an advantage.
All you are is a monster from the inside out! You are strong and scary, but Samson is strong too, and I can handle scary!
Only a perfect fool could fail to recognize the face of divinity.
You know, it's kind of weird, like, it looks like we're fighting the final boss, like, the big baddie, but it's actually the roles are reversed, like, we're the big baddie. And the other two are, like, meant to be the heroes, so that's kind of weird.
Join me, Samson, or become a relic of the past.
The gorilla fate is yearning. Action!
Dragon strike! Blaze step of draw! Step of race! Barging through!
Now! Now! Shall we? Pardon me!
Just fucking bury me, why don't you?
Barging through!
Not bad.
Dragon strike! Albus!
Right, the squiggly is almost down. There we go. I'm getting pretty good at finishing them off with the skull attacks. The skeleton thing.
Squiggly! No! Leviathan... Philia... I'm sorry.
You fought better than I expected. But death is the fate of all mortals. Albus, take her to the crypt. If the Skull Heart returns, she will awaken. A crude alarm we can make use of.
I'll find her a guest room. It'll be cramped, but those chambers have a certain old-world charm.
As for you, Philia, Samson deserves a better host. One who can help him see the world more clearly.
Don't you touch her!
I don't believe you're in any position to do a thing about it. But for now, we'll let you keep him company until we find someone more suitable. As much as I enjoy these games, their scale is far too small. It is time for a new kingdom and a new age. This world so badly needs a wake-up call.
More fan service, yeah, there's quite a bit of fan service in this story, I've noticed.
Shall I prepare the car?
No, I'll be going out on my own tonight.
The hell?
Civilization has made so many advances, but some problems are eternal. A strong leader is always required. I will remind them who stands at its apex. I'm going to put on a show for the whole world. And as usual, the Medici will supply me the stage. Let them all bathe in my glory.
Quite an over-the-top way to end the story there. This story is happy end, apparently. Right, okay then, so that was Eliza's story. I quite like that one. So let's see. Oh, post-credit sequence again. Nani?
Were you not told? This is not over.
Huh, okay then. Right, now the story is happy end. Right, okay then, so I think I'm going to stop here for now. We've only got 3 stories left. We've got Valentine, we've got Double, I guess you get Double after beating Valentine, and Squiggly. So I'll save them for next time. I reckon I could beat all those 3 next time, and I'll probably try Marie 300% after that. So I don't know when I'll do that, probably like early next week I'll attempt doing Marie 300s, and I'll finish up the stories. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed that myself. Quite a few people were watching me play through the stories of Skullgirls as well, so I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I quite like... this is a good game. So yeah, don't have much to say other than that, so I'll do more Skullgirls next week most likely.